appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Just not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling.
Hello guys, कैसे सभी लोग कुछ करेगा इस वक्त या कुछ कलर स्पेस कलर रेंज buffering कुछ लिखा था शायद buffer and journal capture only buffering ऑटो रिटेक कर देना ऑटो रिटेक क्लिक वाटे के लिए इसलिए बढ़िया anyways चलो हाँ तो वैसे मैंने वो क्या करा था हाँ ये तो ठीक है next problem अब लो यही है अपन क्या तो इसको एक कितना करना है किसको जाना प्रश्न ठीक है और क्या इमेज So he is Kelso Patrick Burton. Putting the actual words. थोड़ा उल्टा हो लेकिन ठीक है कैसे 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 वैसे एक चीज में पहले वो कर लेते फिर तो मुझे पता है चेक कर ऐसे पहले मैं मेन चीज चेक कर चाहिए ठीक है हाँ तो गाइस मैं इनसे बोल रहा था पहले वो इसके होते हैं ना तो ये तो चलो ठीक कर देगा आदमी पहले आपको ये चेक कर देगा इसको ये ओपन कर देता हूँ अब ठीक है तो इसको ऑन करूँ ऑफ करूँ तो मैंने गाइस आप पूरा दे या जब आपको राइट ही और दूसरी चैनल ये देखो मेरी क्या स्क्रीन है ये नेट ठीक चल रहा है थोड़ा लैग कर रहा है मेरा वैसे ही फीलिंग बैड फॉर यू चार्ज अगर एक लाइट चले ठीक है मैं आता हूँ ओके और ट्राई करने के साथ ओके पता नहीं डिवाइस मेरे सामने की वही क्या और बेसिक मैथमेटिक्स जैसे कैसे तो एबार मोस्ट से आई लाइक भी लाइक अभी सर क्या तो फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट में करा रहे हैं कि एक्टिव 80% of my Amazon on how ಬೇಕಿದಾ ಸುನಿ ಸೋನಿಯಾ ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆದೆ ಧ್ವನಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಪಕ್ಕ ಪಕ್ಕ ಕೆಳಗಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಯ್ತು available once for 80 professional activities. So there's still time. It's not too late, you can fix it. Ava, our teacher good. We shall work all day. I don't know, wake up, work all day. Girls, work all day. I don't know, wake up. Don't give up. ये क्या है वो तो मैं रिकॉर्डिंग में दिल है ओ 18 अगस्त में नेवर गिव अप डे होता है हम्म जी। हाँ, आ गया चलो। चलो खाते हैं। केसरी दा विच केसरी दा एंड थेरेपिस्ट राउंड 2
Someone PT करेंगे.
Make you a lot of money or seriously piss you off. And honestly, it's probably going to do both. You see, I'm going to walk you through the 5 broken beliefs that quietly keep people stuck for years, even without them realizing it. And chances are you have at least one of them right now. Because most of you watching this aren't broke because you're lazy. And you're definitely not broke because you're stupid. You are broke because of what you believe about money. Look, I don't know how much you know about cars. Maybe you're not as much of a car geek as I am. But every single high-performance car has something called an ECU. And that stands for electronic control unit. It's pretty much the brain of the car. It decides how much power gets released, how hard the machine pushes. Look, I have cars in my garage that are genuinely dangerous, but if someone went in and tweaked that ECU, these cars would go into limp mode. And in that moment, all of that power, all of that engineering locked away, not because anything's broken, but because the system thinks it needs to protect itself from something that it doesn't trust yet. And your brain works exactly the same way. You see, most successful people aren't sitting there with some magical IQ that you don't have, okay? I've met a lot of rich people, some incredibly smart, but a lot of them surprisingly average, and a few that honestly genuinely make you question how they even got there in the first place. But what they all have in common is they think about money completely differently than regular people. And over time, I started to realize that building wealth isn't really an intelligence game. It's more of a game of beliefs, the beliefs you have around money, around risk, around opportunity, and even yourself. And your belief system is your ECU. The problem is that most of you watching this are running terrible settings. You are basically sitting in limp mode without even realizing it. And I am gonna fix that for you today while we go on this little night drive. So with that being said, let's get into it. Now, the first broken belief is probably responsible for killing more potential than anything else in this video. And what makes it dangerous is that it actually feels productive in the moment. So let's see if you recognize yourself here. You wanna start a business and immediately your brain starts sprinting 10 steps ahead. Well, what if I don't understand taxes? What if I need employees? What if I can't manage people? What if it scales too quickly? What if I fail? My friend, you haven't even made your first dollar yet. Yet, you're sitting here trying to solve problems that don't even exist. And while you're busy creating all these imaginary scenarios in your head, the one thing that would actually move your life forward never gets done. And I've noticed something very funny over the years because people assume uncertainty disappears once you start making money. They think that there's some magical point along the journey where you wake up and you suddenly think, right, I finally understand this whole business thing now. That never happens. That point never comes. Let me tell you from personal experience. When I was making nothing, I had no clue what I was doing. At $10,000 a month, no clue. At $100,000 a month, same thing. At $1 million a month, honestly, I still felt the same way. The uncertainty never really goes away. You just become more comfortable operating without having to have every single answer. And eventually you realize something, that most of the things you spend months worrying about never actually ended up happening. And the few things that did actually end up happening, well, you figured them out, okay? Not because you were prepared, but because reality forced you to become prepared. Nobody learns how to manage a team before they have one. Nobody learns about taxes before making money. No one knows exactly what they're doing before they begin. You solve problems when those problems become real. So if you can take away one thing from this, let it be this. Stop trying to solve for level 10 while you were still at level 1. And that brings me to the second broken belief. And this one, actually, now that I think about it, might even be more dangerous than the first one because